kids, big kids, little kids, comic books and toys for all the girls and boys.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Adam and McKenna and Kayla here, back to do another drawing with you.
Hi.
And today we are going to draw a bat. We're going to stick with our Halloween October theme, and we're going to draw a little bat, and maybe we'll add some details in the background. We'll see how it goes and how much time we have.
Maybe castle.
Maybe. So what we want to keep in mind, we turned our paper horizontally. That way we have more space for the wings to be spread out. And so we're going to start by drawing a head in the middle, and then we're going to draw wings on either side. So keep that in mind. You don't want to draw your head too big because then your wings won't fit. And yeah, it'll be a little bit awkward. So I have to keep that in mind myself when I draw all the time, because I make that mistake all the time. That's why artists tend to sketch a lot, because to get the composition right more than anything. Okay, so let's start. Enough talking. So we're going to start by drawing kind of like
a V shape.
A V shape, like a curved V shape. Okay.
Oh,
Then we're going to, I'm going to wait for you. Then we're going to draw another curved shape like that.
It looks like somebody from Punk Taco.
It does. Does it look like Delilah a little bit? And then we're going to do the same thing on that side. Back up though so they can see you. I know it's hard to draw. Our setup is a little awkward still at the moment. We're still figuring out the best way to shoot these videos, so Kayla sometimes has a hard time reaching over, and so you guys can still see his drawing. Then we're going to come down, we're going to add an angle going inward right about there, not all the way, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And if you look, like, these lines kind of line up together, and then we're going to do a curved shape for the top of the head that goes up and down. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is draw another line that comes not all the way down. We're going to leave some space there, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And these are the ears for the bat. Then we're going to do 2 zigzag lines on either side. Okay. Next we're going to draw the mouth. So we're going to start...
Mine's like tipping over.
That's okay.
I have booted.
We're going to start with the bottom of the mouth. It's going to look kind of like a smile. Like that.
Mine's...
And then the mouth is going to come up and kind of curve upward just a little bit, curve down around like that. Now I'm going to give my bat some teeth. 2 at the top.
I can't wait
and
to
2
do
at the
that.
bottom. Oh yeah, you have a little mouth. That's okay. So now we're going to do a couple lines for the nose. So the lines are going to start here and then curve around like that. And then we're going to do one on the other side. There you go. Now, you could draw your eyes different ways. I'm going to make my eyes a little cuter so he doesn't look too scary. I'm going to draw some big old ovals. And then within those ovals, I'm going to draw a circle in the center. And then a circle up top.
Mine's saying boo.
And then I'm going to color them in. That.
Mine's saying boo.
Here's the same boo.
Like, huh? Boo.
And if you want, you can give your bat some eyebrows. I'm going to draw a little like dotted lines so they kind of look like fur. That's up to you.
I'm just going to make those sea lines.
Now for the wing, actually we're going to do the body next. There you go. Sit back so they can see your awesome drawing. It's looking really cool. Oh, you're using some of the 7 lines of design that we learned. Okay, so now we're going to draw an oval shape that comes down.
That's going to be the body.
And this is going to be the body. Like Under the body? You did a little body on yours. I gave mine a big old belly. And then we're going to draw
The same
the
view.
back feet. So we're going to draw one line out, line up, line down, line up, line down, and then line up. And that's 1 foot. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side.
Mine have small feet.
So you have more than 1 foot? He's kind of twisting. He's like flying, like whoosh. All right. So then we're going to draw the wings. Now
Look
the
like
wings.
this is like.
Here, let's show off your drawing. That way everybody could see. Now the first wing is going to go out from this side. It's going to curve up and then curve down like
How do
that.
you make like a flying wing?
Well, this is kind of like a flying wing. I mean, you could you have more space. You could extend your wings out even further if you want. There you go. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. All right. Then at the end of each of these, the bats have kind of like little fingers at the end of their wings. I'm going to do 3
I'm not
zigzag
gonna do that.
lines. 1, 2, 3.
It kind of looks cartoony.
That's okay. And then we're gonna
not gonna.
double this line up. We're gonna go up like this, kind of like we're drawing a snake here. And back down around. And it's not a thick line, it's kind of a thin line. It could be-
I don't want to add fingers like.
That's okay, you don't have to.
His mouth is right here.
Yeah, he's got a big open mouth. He's gonna catch some mosquitoes.
Or some
Maybe it's a
people.
fruit bat
Or maybe it's a fruit bat.
or a vampire bat.
Ooh.
That's more Halloweeny.
Look at
Yeah.
Dad's.
I was just coming up, just waiting for you to catch up. Then we're gonna do the bottom of the wing, and these are like C's or upside down U's. So we're gonna do 1, 2, and then 3 will connect.
Oh dang.
You could do more than that if you want. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I did 4.
That's fine. That's fine. But you want to connect it eventually, right? There you go. And do the other side.
That's connecting to my feet.
And then we're going to draw some more lines. More curved lines. And mine start a little thicker at the bottom and then they get really thin at the top. And they're curving up and over. This is a fun little cartoon bat. Whoop. We don't have a lot of space here,
I'm sorry,
so we
I
keep
did.
bumping each other. That's fine. That's fine.
Bump.
It's fun drawing with you. I don't mind getting bumped. Nice.
Usually vampire bats have like the vaccines on their wings.
Yeah. You don't want to color it in too black though, because then you'll lose all your detail. And bats are actually pretty furry a lot of times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him like some fur on his belly by just adding some quick lines like this. And then if you want to add some detail, you can add some shadow in between the wings. So what I do is what they call feathering. Just draw some lines that go from thick to thin, like that. Then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, just to give it a little bit of shadow and rendering. And you could also create shadows with your crayons when you color, or your markers. You go from dark to light. I like to do a little bit in pen and ink first, and then I'll go in with my crayons and add some more details. And if you want, you could add, you know, like little claws on the bottom of the feet. Like that. You could put some lines underneath his eyes if you wanted to make him a little scarier.
I'm mostly doing the 4 lines of design.
You mean the 7 lines of design?
Yeah.
That looks great. So now that we have our bats, that was a quick drawing. You can do things like add a moon in the background. I'm going to put a little moon back here. You could add some spooky clouds in the background. All right. I'm going to put maybe just a quick little haunted house in the background here. I don't have to draw all the details like we did in our other drawings. Just give you an idea that there's a house back here. Some quick shapes. Some trees. Some scary, fall Halloween trees with all the leaves falling off.
I'm making this.
Just to give it a cool Halloween. Our camera got cut off, but what I was started to say was that all
This
these.
is his house.
That's the bat's house. That's where does he live, up in the attic? All these shapes, or all these lines are just simple shapes that we put together to
Looks like
represent
a bat,
something. Right now I'm just drawing some circles and some lines. I'm kind of drawing a pumpkin patch here. Different sized pumpkins. I've got some leaves and vines, and here's the house, more windows. Maybe some other bats in the background, like I'm just drawing like
Maybe like they all found him.
yeah, something like that. Doing different things. These are just silhouettes of bats. Maybe another one over here. I'm just composing my picture, adding things in it so it's not too empty. And there you go.
My bat door.
Nice. Yeah, the bat lives up in the attic. Sometimes bats live in attics, sometimes they live in trees, sometimes they live in caves. Alright, so I'm going to start to color mine.
Let's go, baby.
Like our camera stopped for a second again. I'm not sure how long. I apologize if you missed something. We are still coloring. I'm almost finished. I'm just blending in some different colors into my background as well as my bat. I started off my sky with some purplish reds, and I added some darker purples and darker blues. I'm adding a little bit of orange to the sky. I did the same with the ground, where I started with green and added some blue to it and some orange.
The 4 lines of design.
The 7 lines of design?
No, the 4.
Oh, what are the 4? What 4 did you use for this? You used like zigzag lines, I think, and some curved lines. What other lines? Some C-shaped lines. Wow, you colored your bat in all black almost. But I love all the colors that you blended in. And the wings, it looks awesome. I like the pink ears. That is super expressive. I love it. I did a brown bat, and then I made his wings kind of like a leathery gray with mixed some purples in there and a little bit of
In his pool, he has
different
sides.
purples. I made the moon reflecting yellow, and I added some of that yellow into
This
the
is
fur.
just the ocean.
Kayla's coloring the ocean. McKenna's doing an awesome sky, mixing the purples with the blues.
It's foggy in the graveyard.
Oh, yeah, graveyards get pretty foggy. Got a little bit more purple in the background here. So we'd love to see your bat drawings. So please tag us, post them up. Tag us and show us what you came up with.
Yeah, we'd love to see your drawings.
Yeah, it's been fun seeing the different drawings that everybody else does and how you interpret what we do here. And if you have any requests, please let us know. So far for Halloween, we did a haunted house, a witch, a jack-o'-lantern, and a snake.
And this.
And we've also done a monster, and was there anything else?
Would a robot count as?
I guess if you're dressing up as a robot.
Robots are kind of Halloween-y.
Yeah. You dressed up as a robot one year, I think.
Yeah, was that
I'm
weird?
done.
That looks great.
Thanks.
I like how you mix the reds in with the black, the gray. Love the wings. Kayla, this is awesome. I love all the colors you're using. Isn't it fun to blend colors?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Done.
like it. These are great.
You didn't write your name.
I wrote my name right there. McKenna wrote his there. And you wrote yours right there. All right, well, thank you everybody for again tuning in, watching us draw our Halloween bats.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. We hope you'll check in tomorrow and see what we draw next. This one is being posted up a little late, but we look forward to seeing what you draw. So I hope you had fun, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Peace and love.
Peace.
Have a nice day.
Baby.